At age 15, Mike was a promising young athlete. Then, suddenly, his dreams were shattered by a single bullet, fired accidentally by a friend. Miraculously, Mike survived, but the bullet severed his spinal cord, leaving him paralyzed for life. Mike Schlappi has carried the flame of Olympic victory 4 times, the only athlete to win a medal in his event in 4 consecutive Olympic Games: Seoul, Barcelona, Atlanta, and Sydney. Mike has been honored as one of the top 50 athletes of the century. He has earned an MBA. He's a successful author, businessman, husband, and father. He has accomplished more in his life than most people, and he did it all in a wheelchair. He carries the torch of victory because he has learned through overcoming adversity how to light the fire within.
I laughed for the first time since my accident, and it felt good. I took this thermometer out of my mouth and I put it in the last half of that cherry Slurpee that I hadn't finished. Well, it sat there for probably 10 or 15 minutes, and I heard the nurse coming back down the hall. So I removed it, put it back in my mouth, and acted like I was still asleep. The nurse entered the room. She came over to me. She pulled this little thermometer out of my mouth, and this little thing that doesn't lie. Said I was dead like 20 or 30 or 40 degrees ago. And I got in trouble. I never appreciated my legs until I lost them. I had been in a wheelchair just 5 or 6 months. I was back at school. I was arm wrestling my weightlifting coach. He was strong, I was stubborn, we're doing our thing, and he busted my elbow. My funny bone pulled loose and came all the way into the palm of my hand. They hauled me to the hospital, did surgery on my elbow, put a cast on my arm, sent me back to school, and now I have 4 limbs and only this one works. And I went in circles for 3 months. My red stripes symbolize blood spilled in defense of our glorious nation. My white stripes signify burning tears shed by Americans who have lost their sons or daughters in battle. My blue field is indicative of God's heaven under which I fly.
Mike inspires his audience through fascinating stories of real-life experiences. The love of sports offered Mike the challenge to overcome adversity. His love of others inspires him to share his stories and help us find the hero within our own hearts.
The first 13 miles in this race were uphill. And I'm pushing along. I'm probably 3 miles into this race, and I'm starting to sweat. And then they let all the ABs go. That's you, the able bodies. And so all the ABs, they're passing me as I push along up this hill. And I'm trying to stay focused on my goal, and this one guy pats me on the shoulder as he runs by, and he says, "Mike, good job, don't quit, you're an inspiration." And I kept pushing, thinking, thanks, shut up, wait till the downhill, okay? And I went home, and I had a gold medal, and it felt good to be the best in the world at something. And my mom was trying to build this black case and put it on the wall, and I said, "No, Mom, leave it out. I'm taking it with me to share it with people to try to inspire." My mom liked my gold medal so much she was going to bronze it, but I talked her out of it.
President Clinton writes, Mike's life is a great accomplishment, achieved in an all-American way. He is an inspiration to people everywhere who want to succeed. Mitt Romney, President and CEO of the 2002 Olympics, writes, Mike Schlappi is a champion. His accomplishments remind each of us of the unconquerable power of the human spirit to rise above adversity. Mike brings the Olympic spirit home in a personal way. He leaves his audience with a passion and a plan to achieve their own best potential.